And joining us now with his thoughts is a member of the House Energy and Commerce Committee, Texas Congressman Michael Burgess. Congressman, great to have you with us. Your reaction to the gas stove potential ban?
Advised, and you're asking people to go from what is a fairly efficient way of heating and cooking their food to one that is less efficient. In other words, you're going to burn natural gas or coal to generate the electricity that is then going to be used for induction heating on a gas stove. It makes no sense. Really, there are plenty of other things that these regulators can think about doing. This shouldn't be one of them.
It seems like there should be more important focusing on. For example, this news comes after the Biden administration very quietly admitted canceling the Keystone pipeline, which cost thousands of jobs and billions of dollars. Are you surprised by that at all?
Well, I'm not surprised by the figures now that are being talked about. It is a surprise that January of 2021, when Joe Biden took his hand off the Bible and immediately canceled the Keystone pipeline, and he said, well, maybe 10,000 jobs. Now it turns out it's probably closer to 60,000 jobs, but we all knew that. And not only are there direct jobs that are involved in the construction, there's the ancillary jobs in the housing business, in the food business. This really hurt the economies of those states that were involved, and but as a consequence, hurt the economy generally, and we're paying the price now. We're paying the price with higher energy prices. And look, it is the people who live closest to the margin who are most severely affected by the high energy prices.
Congressman, while we have you, we're getting a little short on time, but I do want to pivot to this. Tomorrow, you are co-sponsoring a bill that will hit the House floor, specifically the care for a child who was born alive after an abortion. You're saying, of course, that care should be undisputed. Tell us more about what you're taking to the House floor.
Ambiguous, and it's a terrible thing to contemplate, but it does happen. And a pregnancy that's in the process of an abortion, the baby is actually born alive, you're obligated as a healthcare professional to take care of that child, to see to it that that child receives medical attention, not to go in the opposite direction and do direct harm to that child. So this shouldn't even be open for discussion. This should be, on the face of it, it is so transparently evil that it shouldn't even be allowed. But unfortunately, that's where we are.
And Congressman, I know you're also going to be making it very clear that Congress must be clear in condemning violence against pro-life facilities, another very important topic to you. I know you've been an OBG for many decades. So before we let you go, why do you think these issues are so important for you to bring specifically to the House floor?
Well, look, the violence against pregnancy centers was also unconscionable. It was unconscionable. The Department of Justice was absolutely incurious and uninterested in this activity and what was going on. They are the principal law enforcement agency for the country. They should be involved. And it really shouldn't require an act of Congress to get them to do their job. But unfortunately, I guess that's where we are.
All right, Congressman Michael Burgess, we're going to leave it there. Thanks so much for being with us.
Turn now to this. Justice Department is reviewing the documents with